Hello, everyone.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dominic here.
We are here, guys. We are gonna be using the Atlas Amphitheater today for the brew, just because it's the update one, and we have a couple videos from community members to share. So I think today we will also be using the chat in the amphitheater. It's probably better than the one in the brew, since we will be checking things live, and in that way we can also follow the chat at the same time. How are you doing, Dominic Bain?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. I'm ready to get into it.
Nice. Jose, how are you, bro?
Doing good, bro. Uh, excited with things finally getting ready and looking forward to learn what community has been cooking for us.
Yeah, yeah. The community has been cooking some really cool meals here. So it should be fun. We have a couple guys that reach out on DMs as always. You guys know that the end of the month brew is the community updates one, and you can DM us to be here on stage. But also at the same time, like if you have anything that you want to share that you have been working on and you want to share it here to the community, please feel free to raise your hand and we'll try to get you on stage. We have a couple guys that, as I said, reach out on DMs and they will be speaking here. But if you didn't reach out, but you have been working on a couple things for the community, please just feel free to raise your hand. It will be open at all times for that. Cool. So I think we can get started. So as I said, today is the community updates brew, and we will be talking a little bit also about stage labs, since there are some things that dropped, but I don't want to get ahead of myself, and I feel like we can get started with a couple noteworthy news. First, probably the development sneak peek video that we shared. This is UE5 progress, guys. As you know, development on the UE5 side hasn't stopped. In fact, it keeps going, and we just shared the video on YouTube uh, about the updates that we have. So it's a sneak peeks. So you guys can take a look right now in the here in the amphitheater. We're stream sharing. We're gonna be looking at it together. So Dominic Bain, take it.
Yeah. The cool thing about us streaming, not streaming, talking in the amphitheater today is that we can we can stream things, and the whole audience can watch what we're streaming, and we can talk about it. We can comment on it at the same time instead of like the weird thing that we have to do in voice chat where there's only 50 people who can watch one person. So I'm excited for this. I'm not gonna lie. So let's watch it. New characters.
I love the wind effect on that one.
Bro, look at his tail, man.
Yeah.
I asked them to make Sans the main character of the races, but they didn't indulge me.
Hell, dude, yeah. Helmet customization. These all look really
That's
sick,
epic.
actually. This orange one
That's
was probably my favorite. Orange one, probably my favorite.
Calico is super beautiful,
Ninja
man.
Clone, my first brew. Welcome to your first brew, man.
welcome, Ninja Clone.
One of the Miris looks like a Ninja Turtle. Take that back, man. What's your problem?
No way, bro.
Bro, look at this. How clean is the jet, man?
And to think that players will be crafting those skins, guys, it's freaking awesome.
Mm, mm.
Man,
Yeah, the details. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Details go crazy.
so cool. I want to drive to the grocery store on my jet jet.
Man,
Ship
man, look at that,
components,
man.
weapon hardpoints here, interchangeable. Thimble right there. I know that. Pierce X4. That's Busan, I believe. It's Fimble, of course. Is that Busan too? I don't know.
Yeah,
One of those was Busan. Excellent video. It's an excellent video.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
bro. It's amazing to see that the manufacturers they craft components and each component has their own manufacturer imprint on them. And yeah, this is actually something that we can talk about later in freestyle. But the components market in the future of Star Atlas, based on different manufacturers, it's going to be something huge, man.
It's amazing to show to my friends. That's a good point. I feel like I like when I go to the grocery store, like I always say that I annoy those people. Maybe I just bring my phone, put it up to their face, watch this for 2.5 minutes. It'll change your life. I'll do
Yeah,
that
yeah, in
next
the
time.
grocery store line. Do you know what Star Atlas is? Take a
Hey,
look.
how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Do you know what Star Atlas is? Take a look at this.
Just a nice family with like 3 kids or something, and I'm just like, yeah, just turn around. Hey guys, you guys want to look at something cool?
Do you like spaceships? Yeah, no, but for real, like this is a great one, as Torinder said, to show your friends. Uh, I when this got out, like I instantly sent it to my WhatsApp group with my friends. Hey guys, take a look at what we just released. Like, just proud of it. It's
Yeah, man, it's a beautiful product. Everyone here should be proud that so far we have reached a couple milestones in Unreal Engine as well. It's going to be
yeah,
freaking fantastic.
yeah, and that the Unreal Engine development continues as well. That is important to for everyone to know. Even though we are all expecting labs to happen soon, as it will, we are still making progress on the Unreal Engine side, and we just felt it deserved the video. We wanted to share it with you guys.
Dude,
So
people thought we were just dead. Like UE5 is dead. We're dead. Star Atlas dead. Game dead. No, absolutely not. Not even close, man. What are we doing? What are we saying out there?
exactly, bro. Exactly. And that video, yeah. I just think it's getting better and better, man. Like
Yeah.
I really hope for a day where we can see the Jet in real life. Like, I would like to go to the grocery store, not only with the video to show what
Bro,
Atlas is, but just park in my Jet.
Dude,
imagine that guy, Santi, a few years in the future, dropping on your neighborhood with his Opal Jet Jet, bro.
In
That's the
Argentina, bro.
dream. In Argentina, bro. People will cry. Tears of blood, bro.
Yeah. What is this guy even up to? And I park my Jet right there at the grocery store. Yeah, man. That's the dream.
With his helmet on.
With my helmet on, of course. That's my face. I don't have a face. It's a helmet. I actually faced dogs a couple months ago, but it is what it is. Uh, but yeah, we have more stuff that we shared. Let me see what's next. So I feel like we should look at the Nirok one, Dom, next,
yeah.
just so we don't get into stage labs right after.
Yeah, let me play that one. Okay.
We lost Dominic.
He said okay and he dropped.
The video,
I was
the video
expecting
was
something to happen. Can
the
I get
video was too
F in
strong
the
for
chat?
him, bro. F
F in the chat for Dom.
Can I get an F in the chat? What the heck? Discord crashed. Is what it
too much
is.
power. Too much power.
Too much,
Too much
dude.
power. Too
The
much
yeah.
quality.
Okay, I don't know what you guys heard, what I was saying, but I was saying, let me set the stage a little bit. So this is the Ogrika Nearish, and this video is just walking around the outside of it, showing the outside. It also goes into the inside. So this video was showing off the interior UI, and there's some really cool stuff. I can actually pause the video and we can look at it together, which is another cool thing about this. But yeah, let's watch it.
I have to admit, the Greek is probably the sexiest ship
It's
manufacturer.
I mean it's between them and probably Opal for me.
The
Yeah,
Ponabs know their craft, bro.
of
The
course.
back is amazing. Yeah, the butt is crazy. Yeah.
But the front, look at that. Look at
Yeah.
that ending.
Manly, yeah. Yeah. And then I'm gonna pause it here when it opens it up.
Yeah, you're not expecting what you get here.
No.
Like,
Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. I want to just point out right here that there's an Ogrika. It looks like a logo on the chair. First thing I see, it's a little detail that I don't think anyone saw, but I think is really cool. And then just look at that, dude. Oh my god.
look at that.
And look
Yeah,
at the
bro.
little poo. Look at the little punam on top, dude.
Bro, look at that detail. Like, look at that detail. You have a little poon out there that
Bro.
flies together with you.
This is
That's
freaking
incredible.
awesome.
Hey, yeah, so this video is showing off this interior UI of this ship, and yeah, no, they're doing a really good job with this ship. Shout out to Gary. Gary, your team's killing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, really cool stuff. And then we see some skins right here. I'll just stop. We got like orange, blue, black, red, green. Yeah, the Starless experience is going to be really cool. You're going to be able to craft whatever color you want, and those aren't going to be sold by us. Those are going to be crafted by you guys. So that's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the video.
I
Doesn't
heard
get
a,
this.
I heard a rumor that you can get one of those in Sage Labs. Did you guys hear that?
What?
Pretty sure you're spoiling things right now.
Really?
Are you kidding me, bro?
Shit, bro. All
Nobody
right.
heard.
Not
Will
moving
we
on.
be able to do custom jobs or custom logos? I wouldn't doubt it. I can't give you a definitive answer, but I would not doubt it.
Yeah. Man, yeah, no, that video is also epic. I really like the Ogrica line. I probably need more Ogricas just to represent my Punabs. But like, I'm always amazed at the level of detail that the interiors have. Like, you don't expect that. At least when I was checking that, like when it opened, I didn't expect so much detail on like the pilot seat and just having like a little Punab in there. Like, it's it's great. It's just very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
cool
freaking cool,
stuff.
man.
Yeah. So another thing that dropped this week is something that Chip shared with us. Uh, This is going more into the Sage Labs side of things, which is the spreadsheet with all the stats for the ships for labs. So this is a big information dump in here that the committee has been digesting already, especially I would say the guys from AFIA with Nancy, who they will be speaking today. So here you can see literally all the stats for all the ships and the different things that they have. So like you can see class, cargo capacity, fuel capacity, ammo capacity, mining rate, warp speed. Like it's very, very, very detailed. Very detailed.
Yeah. And that entails the complexity of the game, right? Something that I will spoil right now is that those are only the upfront variables that influence your results in Sage Labs. And as you guys can see, there are lots. Even if you only consider one ship, and things changes and get another layer of complexity when you are making fleets composed of different types of ships. But there is also another layer that are the variables that are not disclosed there in that document. Some I would call them like environmental variables, and we'll be speaking about them today. I think this will give the community a good grasp on the
I, I
yeah,
just
I
saw the
read the comment.
funniest
I laugh.
comment.
Yeah, yeah. No, you don't. It's going to be okay, guys. It's going to be okay.
All these
But
spreadsheets. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. When I first opened up the spreadsheet, yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to study this one, get a degree in this one. So that's a relatable comment. Gonna
yeah,
need a
and then
degree, master's degree in Star Atlas. But no,
yeah,
it's actually gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot easier when with the actual game. Like this is just
yeah,
stats for the nerds who like numbers and stats and things like that to compare
exactly.
ships.
I think
But
we
yeah,
all fit that profile for sure. I just dropped the link to the spreadsheet in the amphitheater chat. If anyone wants to check it out by themselves, you can go directly to that link that I posted in the Atlas Amphitheater chat.
and numbers won't matter when you have someone like Dominic driving your ship, right, bro?
Exactly,
Like
yeah. Because it doesn't matter if I have a
you
Pierce
can have the Titan
X4.
ship, and then you are screwed, bro. He's going to
You really,
crash
you
on the
really,
first moon,
I,
bro.
no way you're doing this right now, dude. Let's
It
move on.
crashes anyway, Lordo says in the chat. It's not the ship, it's the pilot. Is what they
True.
say. It's not the ship, it's the pilot. But yeah, on these stats, you can have a more different views from different pages that the community has created. We'll have the guys from Nancy on stage, but I also want to give a shout out to Colibri Espacial. They are from the Spanish speaking community, and they built a tool that lets you compare ship
Why don't I
and
just click
fleet
it?
data. I posted it on the. Oh yeah, you have it. Oh, it's in English as well. I wasn't expecting that, so that's nice. That's nice. So you can add so for fleet 1 you can choose a ship, whatever ship you want to choose under select the ship. I'm not sure Dom if you can. Oh yeah, we don't see the values. So you can add that one. Then you can choose another ship for the same fleet.
Oh, I don't remember which. Oh yeah, Fleet one. Okay, let's do this one. Yeah.
Like
Oh.
and then you'd select fleet 2 and compare to a different fleet. I don't know. I think they're Tufa or whatever.
This is freaking awesome, man. This
So
is
you have
God's work.
this is God's work, guys. This is
Hey.
God's work.
Oh.
So massive shout out to Colibri Espacial, and they have been crushing it since the very beginning. And like these tools, guys, like I don't think it has been 24 hours since we dropped the spreadsheet.
Community is
So
wild, bro. Community is
this
hardcore, man.
community is unique. This community is unique. So big W's in the chat for our friend from Colibri Espacial. I think this deserves a W in the chat. And we will drop the link again. And also make sure that you follow them on Twitter. So I will also add their Twitter handle. Um, they mostly speak in Spanish. I would say 99% Spanish. But it's good to support the community regardless of what language they speak. So you guys can go there and follow Yamik on Twitter as well and stay up to date on whatever they do for the web page. And let me actually really quick drop the link again for Colibri Espacial as well. So yeah, it's an awesome tool. It's impressive with the speed you guys build this. So massive shout out to Colibri Espacial here. And you can go and start comparing your fleet against your friend's fleet. So just measure who has more power, who has more weight. It's important.
Show your fleet, Santi.
No. I can only say that I have many tufas, and
You have many tufas, right?
yeah, everyone knows that. Everyone knows
Yeah,
that.
it's public knowledge.
It's public knowledge that I'm a two follower. Uh, but yeah,
Like the Stones, huh?
yeah. I like the Rolling Stones as well. Sorry, bro. Really bad joke. So Yamek just joined the chat. Let's give him some W's in there. I see him in the
Yeah, I'm
chat.
a great tool, man.
Great tool, Yamek.
Thanks for
Great
making
tool.
it.
Congrats, man. Super awesome.
Yeah, awesome tool. W's in there for Yamek. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I think we can get started with the community updates part. We have a couple projects lined up, and the guys we can start with the guys from Dark Hole Roasters. They sent us. They say they can't speak today on stage, but they were kind enough to send a video for us to play for the Brew audience. So
Look at Alice Theory.
I see Atlas Theory in the chat
Look at that handsome face.
on the screen as well. Nerd, he says. I like that. I also like the hoodie. I really like that hoodie. It's a nice one. Let's play it, Dom.
All right, let's do it. My God.
comic series, which we'll talk about in another brew. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about today is our naming contest over on Twitter. Dom, if you could drop the link, that'd be awesome. So, this is going to be for our Halloween blend. And the way you're going to enter this contest is just by posting your name suggestion. Now, I kind of want to get into like what has evolved in the world of Star Atlas. Has Halloween continued, traveling with the mud? What is it now? Jose, maybe you can drop us some hints. I don't know. But yeah, go head over there, leave some name suggestions. But I'll see you guys later. Thank you for allowing me to talk about some updates from Dark Core Roasters. Have a great rest of the brew, everyone.
Great video. That was a great video.
Yeah,
Cool.
awesome, awesome. So yeah, guys, you can go and participate in the contest. As you know, and in case you don't know, Dark Core Roasters is a coffee brand born from the Easter Atlas community using the Easter Atlas IP as well. And they have been gamifying it a lot. Like I see now, they're turning it into a card game as well, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. So I think if anyone has any questions, they can ask directly to Atlas Theory. I see him in the chat.
Yeah,
Cool.
awesome job, man.
Sip of water there. But
You will be at a disadvantage without caffeine. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
True.
you need.
Get your competitive advantage now.
Yeah.
It's going to be a resource in Star Atlas at some point, guys.
Yeah, totally. And I see a question. Do we have an energy drink coming? Dom, I think you will be pushing it.
Bro, that's
Yo,
the
yo,
best thing,
ladies
bro.
and gentlemen, if anyone ever works on an energy drink, hit my line, hit my DMs.
Yeah, someone needs to do it. The Atlas energy drink. Yeah, you got
Iris Fuel.
customers in here for sure. Iris Fuel. You got the
Yeah,
name already.
bro.
Iris Fuel, bro. It sells itself, you know?
Genesium, right?
It's an awesome idea, yes.
Oh my god,
I
Lord,
agree.
I'm gonna have to pass on that one, man.
Yeah. I see Lordo saying that he will put. No way, no. Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, let's keep going. We had a request from Iris Supplies. I'm not sure if I see them in the chat though. We'll give them the chance to raise their hands to share the updates. If not, we can go to the guys from Nancy and Galia Art. Yeah, I don't see Iris Supplies in the chat, so let's just get started with the guys from Nancy and Galia Art. So we'll get you on stage.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Kenny. How you
Hey,
doing,
man.
man?
Hey, thanks.
I just invited Victor as well. Kenny,
Thank
before
you.
you get started on what the update you're going to be doing, can you just give everyone a brief recap or summary what Nancy actually is?
Mm-hmm. So, before actually, so yeah, the main topic for today will be Nancy and the latest updates from Chipto. So how we basically digested that data into Nancy, and I want to show you what she can provide to improve your gameplay and the preparation for Sage Labs. Before that, actually, I would, because those are shorter topics, I would tell you some updates from Galia Art Station, if you don't mind. So that's my second project. Some of you have already heard that we are working on 3D printed replicas, which will be available soon to purchase. But actually, before that, I want to give you some alpha of a third project, which I'm working on with two friends. And I would like to show you a teaser video without too many words. And Dominic, I would like to ask you now to put that poll up. It's basically it's a simple poll. I would like the community to tell us whether do you like what you see, do you want us to continue what we are doing, and yeah, that's it. I don't want to spoil too much, so I can just share my screen, I guess.
Yeah, go for it and share your screen, share the video, and then we'll get that pulled up while you're sharing it.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, so you should see now a nice well, landscape of my neighborhood actually. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, then here's the video. And there's no sound, so I will just let it go. It's 2 minutes, not too long. So I guess you
Oh,
recognize this
Hey
ship.
yo!
That's
I
the arc, man.
recognize.
So basically, what we are working on is an application, mobile application, which you can do a lot of stuff. This is really early stage. It's not even alpha. It's not even in the alphabet yet. So it's really a sandbox. But we can already show you some sexy stuff. And well, guess what? Who has produced this ship? Bang!
Super
Nice.
You,
cool.
you can
Awesome
also look
touch.
inside.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, this is actually crazy, man. This
Yes.
actually looks so good.
Santi, you
Wild.
mentioned that you want to park your jet in front of a shop. Maybe that comes actually sooner than you think.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I see it.
And
I
there
see
you
it.
go.
Man, this is super cool, guys.
Yeah.
Look at the reflections. So
Wow, man.
the main idea is coming from Gary. He's actually listening as well, I think. So he's the programmer. I'm the, let's say, the marketing guy. I had the idea to introduce this application to this community first. So I think this is a good test environment, let's say. And imagine, I mean, we can look inside. So if we would have the 3D data of the ships inside, you could just walk through the whole ship. So that's
Dude, that's so crazy, man. That looks
yeah.
so good.
So if you like what you
Yeah.
see, please give us a shout. Give some, I don't know, W's in the chat and in the poll. So we have a good feedback that we should continue.
Yeah, everybody, I just put the poll again into the chat. Go vote. I mean, I think it's a landslide right now, to be honest, Kenny. I think everyone's liking what they see for sure, man. Looks really
Cool.
good.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to hear. All right, and we had some, actually, I think Michael was mentioning that the IP will be extended with the WebGL content as well. So actually 3D data will be available. So we don't know yet how this will be actually implemented, but we see some really good potential combining this tool, this application, or this mobile application with the wallets as well. So we have an option to connect your wallet and see your own ships. But that will come in the near future. So that would be it. Then let's have some updates from Galia Art Station. So we
Yeah.
are
Just before
progress.
we move
Yeah,
to that, Kenny, sorry to
sure.
interrupt you, man.
No,
But
no, no.
I just want to say that it's very impressive what you guys are working on, and I love it. Like I absolutely love it, and I think the community agrees. Given the poll, it's been all votes to yes. Uh,
Cool.
but you guys should definitely continue with it because it's impressive. Like I will be able to park my jet anywhere now, not only
Exactly.
in
And it
Russia.
opens up many doors, for in real world activities. And
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
it's super cool. Congratulations, man.
Exactly. Thank you. Thanks on behalf of the team, obviously. So, right. If you have any questions or suggestions, just ask me or approach me. You will find me on Discord. Okay, so Galia at Station. Those who have not heard about it, it's so we are dealing with 3D printing and we are preparing high quality 3D replicas of the ships. And our planned launch date is actually precisely within 4 to 6 weeks, literally. So,
Nice.
so we are planning to launch within, let's say, end of September, beginning of October time. And those who have not seen the latest video, or actually I can just post I think I have copied it, right? Yeah, the tweet, the latest tweet. So that's just another video about 3D work, ongoing 3D work. Right now, I have most of the first physical 3D printed samples, and I'm about to do some product photography, I mean real product photography. So you will see some new images upcoming of the first, very first physical samples, unpainted, and then a painted version as well. I think in the video you can also see that the first ships will be rainbow ships. So it's obviously that's why I could show the 3D data as well. And yeah, I don't want to spoil too much. There will be an additional feature of some of these ships. Really, really cool feature. But yeah, let's keep that for the next time or when we actually go live.
Man, look at that, man. Super cool.
Yeah, awesome video as well.
Thanks.
Very cool.
I'm learning video editing as well. So.
And
All right. Yeah. So without going into too much detail, let's jump into the third topic then, Nancy. And I will share my screen again. So basically what we've done is we took the spreadsheet from Chipto and just copy and pasted it in the main database. And I will share my screen again. There you go, full screen. I think it should be fine. So yeah, you should see the interface. So it's important to mention that the interface, what you can see, is not not the raw data. Obviously, there is a base behind it in the background. What you have access to is the interfaces. On the left side, you will see the different pages. One note here that I keep receiving requests, access requests to my email. You don't need to do that. It's actually free to register. There is a link. If you follow the Nancy, so the AFIA Nancy page, maybe I will just post that as well. You will have the link here, the Try Nancy Now. So if you click there, you can register for free. You don't need to send me requests. It's much easier this way. And also, yeah, you can see some images and some information about Nancy database itself. Right. So another disclaimer, because it was so quick and I had to do the changes so quickly, I did not get the time to update all of these pages. Let's say it's ongoing. So for now, if you want to see Sage Labs data, please go to the fleet management. You will find all data what you need here. What you can do here is similar what we have seen in the previous tool, so Colibris tool. You can assemble your own fleet. If you go to the assembly area, I just go there. So this is what you will see. You can create your own fleet. You can name it. You can choose whether you want to go private or public. So private, that means that it will be only you who will see. So obviously all of the fleets are saved. So whenever you come back, you will see your own fleets. If you choose private, then you will be the only one who will see it. Of course, admin, so I will be able to see that as well. But that's also there. If you go public, then everyone who uses Nancy will see your fleet. The advantage is that it's not connected to your wallet, so you can plan. You don't have to tell your real fleet, or if you do, nobody will know that it's your armada, your real one, or is it just a planned one. The good thing is that you can also add claim stakes. So this is important for score, of course, not for Sage Labs, but for score you can add claim stakes, including the imp, so the Armstrong ships. So when you finish assembly, then you will go back to this page, and here you can select the fleet what you want to look at the data of. You will see your fleets and also all the public ones. So, for example, I can see, I don't know, from Victor as well. He has some fleets as well, but let's just choose one. This is just a test fleet, so you see the information on the left side. This is for score. So all the assumptions, consumptions, all the refill dates. Also the claim stakes, but if you had claim stakes, then it's on a separate table. And also you can see how much you are actually, so how much R4 you are producing, overproducing, or how many claim stakes you need to feed your fleet. So maybe if I choose another one, I don't know, this one maybe, I think this one does not have any claim stakes. Yeah, there you go. It's a really tiny fleet. You can see it's only 7 ships in it, but it also tells you that you need one tier 1 claim stake to feed that fleet. Obviously, there is no overproduction.
Man, this is impressive, guys. Congratulations, man.
Thank. If you scroll down a bit, then the badges, so it will tell you whether that fleet has the modules. So right now we have 4 modules: cargo, fuel, ammo, and passenger. So this is just shows you whether any of the ships has at least one of these modules. And then this is the most important point. So this is the new updated section, let's say, Sage Labs. Well, I call it lobby because this is where you can plan your fleet. So you see the volumetric fleet size. You see whether if it's within the 145 limit or not. And you can also see the max SDUs you can carry. I mean, it will be easy to reach 10, of course. And then it's separated to 3 sections: cargo and mining, ammo and crafting, and traveling. So each column has different information about cargo capacity, ammo capacity, and fuel capacities, all by ship types. So as you can see, for example, you can see that the Opel Jet 4 of the Opel Jet, so it's important, it's not by ship, it's by model. You can see the distribution there. Then you can see also all the other values from Chipto's database, but it's summed up for the whole fleet based on certain rules, let's say. So sometimes it's a sum, sometimes it's the minimum value, sometimes it's the maximum value. Also, you can see the mining rates, the updated ones, and also we have calculated the maximum mining time. So that would mean that if you go out with that specific fleet, then this is the time till you can mine. And the 2 reasons your fleet will stop mining is either it will run out of cargo space or it will run out of ammo. And you can see on the right side, so if you let's say you checked all the information what you wanted to see of the fleet, and you're wondering how can I improve my fleet. So we have prepared a section there under recommendations what you should do. So here you can see that this specific fleet to improve the maximum mining time, so increase this duration, you have to add cargo modules, and there's a description there as well. I'm not sure if it's if you see it.
It's a bit difficult to read.
Yeah, it's 4K. Sorry, I don't know if I can.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, maybe I can a little bit.
Oh yeah.
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 Okay.
That's a lot better.
So, okay, cool. So yeah, this describes that actually this fleet is so the mining time is maximized or limited because of the cargo capacity of your fleet. And of course, if you want to increase that, you have to add ships with cargo modules. Also, the second recommendation is how much food shall be carried with the fleet. It's difficult to calculate, or it could be difficult to calculate, because you don't want to carry too much because it takes cargo space unnecessarily if you take a lot. If you don't take enough, then your mining will be just stopped because you run out of food. So you want to know exactly how much food you want to or you have to carry. So what we've done is we've took this number and calculated the from the consumption the amount of food you have to carry. So if you take that at least that much, then it's a good balance between. So basically, you will run out. You will go to 0 food exactly at that time, roughly.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
is for food to not stop you from mining, right? Like, so
Exactly.
you don't have to
Exactly.
come back home and get some
Yes.
food and then go back.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
An important disclaimer here that all of this data is all of the values are calculated for hardness 1 and richness 1. So that will depend on the location and the raw material what you want to what you want to mine. So we are still thinking how to implement it, how to how to plan your journey, your complete journey, not just the fleet, but let's say you know exactly what you want to mine and where you want to mine. You will know the richness and you will know the hardness. So you can somehow type it in somewhere, and then all this data will change. That's still to do, but yeah, we are definitely planning to do that. Also, if you scroll down a bit, then you will see basically Chipto's spreadsheet completely. So for the fleets, so you will see all the public and your fleets as well. And now I have to find it. There you go. So if you scroll to the left, to the right, sorry, then you will see every single values summed up, or yeah, whatever the formula is. You will see the basically in a raw format. And then if you, yeah, I mean, that's about Sage Labs. If you scroll down more, you will see some more information about, ship quantities and fleet size, distribution and VWAP and blah, blah, blah. But I don't want to go into too much detail. Also combat power, firepower, but that's not for Sage Labs really. So this is, I think, the moment where I will stop talking. And if there is question, please let me know if there are any questions. But I would hand over to Victor, because he has awesome dashboards with much from or for those who are more into investment and market prices. Then yeah, Victor will show you very interesting data too.
This is awesome, guys. Like, for real, this is
God's work,
incredible.
man.
And I'm definitely going to be using Nancy to check my fleets and optimize them to the fullest. So this is incredible.
Congratulations, guys.
I see a couple questions coming, Kenny, for Nancy before we
Yeah,
go to
sure.
Victor. I see Justin Michael asking if you guys plan to keep updating Nancy with more features like in the future, or if
True.
Nancy is just planned for labs.
No, definitely not. Of course, there are limitations. As soon as we are doing, I don't know, replacing components, upgrading components, it will be difficult to keep up the pace, let's say, uh, because this interface has limitations. But as long as I can, yes, I want to keep it updated, of course.
Awesome. No, that's great. And I see PG is asking if they can edit the fleet. I'm guessing once they
Yes.
created it,
Mm-hmm.
there's a way to edit it.
Yeah, on the top you can see the edit your fleets table. So these are only your fleets. I mean, these are mine. You can change the name. You can change the privacy. Then you can disband it. So disbanding is not deleting. It means that it will disappear. It will be disappeared from this list, but you can actually see your disbanded fleets as well. So if you click there you go. These are my disbanded ones. So it's yeah, again, it's not deleted. It's just hidden. Also, what you can do is change each ship slot. So there are 20 ship slots what you can fill. 20 different type of ships. So you can change all of them. You can delete if you want any, and also you can change the claim stakes as well. Claim stake slots. There are 8 because there are 5 different type of different tier of claim stakes and 3 imp ships. So you can actually add all the, let's say, claim stake type of assets to your fleet. Yeah, so you can edit it.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. And they are also asking in the chat, Gris is asking if you guys are planning to expand the input to more than 20 ships, sorry.
Yeah, again, without going into too much limitation, so increasing the amount of slots, requires some automations to include, and this base can only contain 50 automations, and I'm on like 45. So I want to leave some space for other features. That's why I had to draw the line at 20. So if you have more than 20 ships, ship models, then maybe just assemble them into two, and then yeah, you can see the your complete field. So yeah, probably not, unfortunately. Let's see if the, I mean, this is built in Airtable. You can see it on the top. If Airtable wants to expand that 50 automations limitation, then yes, of course, I will do it, but not until that point.
Cool.
But maybe to chime on on this, so you can actually add more than 20 ships. It's just the different ships. So
Exactly.
you can add like 20 air bikes or 50 air bikes and so on. And it's just limited in the number of different ships you can choose for your
Types.
fleet. Yeah,
Yes, exactly. Of course.
just to make this clear.
Yeah. So I mean, there is one that's definitely 10 X4s, 3 R6s, and so on. And the bottom, I mean, this is obviously over the limit, but somewhere, yeah, number of ships 30. But this number can go up to, I don't know, infinite, whatever. It's just the ship types which is limited to 20.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't see any more questions in the chat, so we can go to Victor now. But Kenny, Victor, guys, like you've been
Yeah.
crushing it with this, so thank you for building this for the community, guys. Like,
No props.
it's super impressive, like really high quality. Thank you for spending your time on this, and I'm sure the community thinks the same way. So great stuff, as Atlas Theory is saying in the chat.
There is, by the way, a donation link, if a donation address, if anybody wants to show his appreciation, then just use that. Thanks.
Yeah, no, that is awesome. Is there any other way to support you guys? Or is donations the best way?
I have an additional solution. I will come to it at the end. Yeah, but for Nancy, it's donations. Yeah, right.
Awesome.
Okay, then I guess I will go fast. Yeah, and this was about Nancy, so I don't want to take too much time here now. But just to add, maybe so Kenny and I were doing all the number crunching, and he was working on Nancy then, and I worked on the dashboards that you're seeing, and probably most of you are familiar with them. So I will just hop over to the tab. We're on the marketplace inside dashboard, and I can share the link here. And we will just concentrate now on what we did for Sage Labs. So we can't do profit margins or return on investments right now. But first of all, the same is true. We have the whole table down at the bottom of this tab. And as in Nancy, you can you can search this table and look for freighters or something else. So this is a searchable table, and it contains all the data that was published by Crypto. And so what we concentrated now is have a look at the mining ships and the cargo ships. So crafting and scanning will follow. So what you can do is actually a very simple metric is divide the mining rate by the USD, by the price of the ship actually. And we had yesterday, there were a lot of discussions about what are good ships, but the Fimble Airbike was not mentioned. So on this metric, actually, the Fimble air bike is very good at mining, and also if we look at cargo, it's also the top spot here. But of course, this is a little tricky because there are a lot of limitations why the Fimble air bike is maybe not your best choice for mining and for cargo transport. But if you just look at this metric, then because it's a very cheap ship, and with the cargo it provides, it's a good metric. Yeah. And on the right side, we have mining rate divided by point. This is for Sage, not for Sage Labs. So I will skip this now. And if we look at efficiency of mining, then what we already know is the operating costs of mining. So we know what the different ships are using for ammo and food while they are mining. So we can calculate the mining rate per operating cost. And this is quite interesting. So if we look at the right first, then we see that all ships are actually pretty in a pretty narrow space together. So the efficiency of all these ships, whether they are the Titan ships or they are extra small, is very similar on the efficiency that they are mining. That is actually quite interesting. So we don't see an economy of scale here. And maybe the reason we can only speculate is because all of these ships are not designed to mine in the long run. This is just a temporary feature here for Sage Labs. So if you look at the left side, then you can see what are the ships that are actually designed for mining, and you can see that they have a total different efficiency in their mining operations. And we can also see an economy of scale here. So, so the Armstrong ships are much more efficient to mine. And the reason for this is because they don't need ammunition. And that makes actually a huge difference. So if we see the Titan ships, this metric is 2,500. But for the Armstrong ships, for the Imp and for the Tab, it is actually above 100,000. Yeah, so much more efficient. And let's have a short look at cargo. So again, we could just take cargo capacity and divide it by the ship price, and do the same with the ship points that are needed later on in Sage to create a fleet. And if we want to have a look at efficiency again, so for cargo, it is really important that you minimize your costs for the transport of your cargo goods. So so what we did is that we calculated the costs for subwarp movement on the left and for warp movement, and made a matrix. So it's telling you here on the left side, cargo costs subwarp in USD per 1 million cargo. So this means how much do you have to spend in US dollars to move 1 million cargo, one Atlas unit far. Yeah, let's say it like that. So, so to put it in perspective, if you want to move 1 million food, for example, you pay, if you're using the air bike, you pay 33 cents to move that 1 million food for one Atlas unit. And if you're doing the same job with an ARC, then you're paying 2.8 cents. So that is the difference when it comes to efficiency. And that is actually quite interesting because at the last topic, we could do an example here, a small example. So 1 million food, for example, is at the moment worth 4 USD. Yeah, so it's with the conversion of the food price in Atlas and the Atlas price, it's a little bit under 4 USD. So if we assume that 1 million biomass is maybe worth 2 USD then, so a little bit less than food, of course, then you have to move your cargo fleet, and you have to move your cargo fleet, for example, over 10 Atlas units back to the Central Space Station. Then you would need, if you do this with an air bike, for example, then you would need $3.3 to you would pay $3.3 worth in fuel costs if you're moving in subwarp with your air bike over 10 AUs. And that would be actually more than the value of what you are transporting. The 1 million biomass is only worth 2 USD in this example. Yeah. So it can really make a huge difference in the end. And most of you know this, I guess. With which ships you are choosing to do the different tasks in the game, and especially you should probably look at your most efficient ships to do the cargo job, so you're not losing money and turn your good mind resources into a loss for spending too much on your trip back to the Central Space Station. Yeah, that's all. In short, I wanted to show you. We will, as I said, we will provide metrics for crafting and scanning. And maybe, if I'm allowed, as a last notice, Flipside Crypto is just started season 2 of their Premier League just 2 days ago. So if you like our dashboards, visit them. And if you register on Flipside Crypto, it's for free. You just need an email address and give our dashboard a like and a heart. Then that is helping us a lot here. Yeah. Okay. So I almost made it. 2 minutes past 8. Yeah. I was rushing this.
Oh, it was great, man.
Yeah.
I also linked the Flipside dashboards that he's talking about in the chat. There's 2 different ones that I know of. Please go give it a like, guys. It does boost them to the top of that Flipside website, and they've been putting in a lot of work for us. So appreciate you guys over at AFIA for working on that, and community, please go give it a like if you can.
Sure.
Man,
Yeah. You're welcome.
I was just going to say that I'm impressed by how much information you guys could deduce from the data that you got. And I can only wonder how far you guys are going when you learn like environmental data, like what's the resource hardness or richness of each one of the asteroids through Gallia, the weight of resources in the cargoes, things like that. It's going to be super awesome to see that coming to life.
Yeah. Yeah. That will be great. Yeah.
There are just so many variables that can be tracked that this is gonna be really entertaining for everyone, but for you guys that put these things together, like it's incredible, and it helps a lot for us, the ones who are not that good at math.
Yeah. But to be honest, sometimes I'm also getting headaches here, and so this was really a big table that we got there from Chipto, and there are a lot of more things that we can get out of that, but it takes some time. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but this really, like, I know I said it multiple times, but for real, like, you guys are crushing it, like absolutely crushing it. This is really, really, really impressive, and it's taken Star Atlas and the community to like a whole new level, guys. So really appreciate it, and it's helping like the whole community. And again, the guys share the wallet, so you can go and donate, so they can keep the costs. Um, they can cover the costs and keep developing things like this. I'll paste it again in the chat in case you guys want to support them. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for everything that you have been
Yeah,
building. And It
I
really
think
helps
it's
a lot.
fair if you guys introduce an Atlas fee for use of your product because it's freaking awesome, you know.
That would be
So
an interesting business model that you're proposing, Jose.
yeah,
Like just a
absolutely.
small fee um, for using it. You guys should think about it. Should think
Yeah,
about it.
we're thinking about it, but we also think that at the moment the community is yeah, really not small, but it's a group, yeah, and yeah, and maybe we are doing this later when we see good adoption there, but not now, yeah,
I respect that a lot as well,
yeah,
man.
and
Awesome.
the dashboards will be free anyway, always,
Ah,
yeah,
that's incredible. Yeah,
yeah,
that's awesome. I
yeah,
see
cool.
Swag on stage as well. Hey, Swag.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Hey, just freed up. Figured I'd pop in and say hello. I've got to jump shortly, but also wanted to thank the team at IFIA here. Victor, Kenny, you guys are killing it, man.
Yeah, thank you. And again, also for the possibility to speak here. Great.
Exactly.
Of course.
Thanks.
Of course.
Thanks a lot.
Of course, guys. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you, Kenny, Victor. We have a couple shout outs that we wanted to give to community members that have been building stuff, but they weren't able to hop here for this brew. We shared this one, but just sharing it again. Shout out to Colibri Espacial for putting together the fleet comparison table where you can add the. We shared it at the beginning of the brew. Maybe someone just joined and missed it. I'm not sure, Dom, if you can quickly stream it again, just so people see it. But just again, a shout out to Colibri Espacial for putting that together, and it's another great way of comparing the stats for the fleets and your ships, and maybe your friends' ships as well. So yeah, just go and check that out, and great tool that they have put together in there. So shout out to them. We also wanted to give some love to Beyond the Horizon. He has been crushing it with the videos, just really consistent on top of every single new. And actually, Dominic Bain said he's going to be founding the Beyond the Horizon fan club. So I'm not
I'm
sure,
a
Dom.
I'm a huge Beyond the Horizon fan. I like every video he uploads. I'm watching right now because I just love his energy. He's super upbeat. He's really into Star Atlas. He follows everything. He's updating everyone on everything. And he fits that need that I have, that want that I have for Star Atlas content. So I really enjoy what Beyond the Horizon's doing. I'm going to link his channel. I highly recommend subscribing. Highly recommend giving him a look. If you haven't already, I'm sure a lot of people here already have watched him. One of his videos. Love the energy. Love everything he does. He's probably going to listen to this, so appreciate you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. That's all I have to say, man. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Even brew recaps he puts together. Like it's incredible. So um, great, great content, and yeah, the consistency is also key, and he has been crushing it at that game. So yeah, shout out to Beyond Your Horizon as well. And another one that we wanted to share is Intergalactic Herald. He has been putting together incredible content as well, both written and audio content for Star Atlas in the form of recaps. And he has been doing this on his website consistently for over 75 weeks now. And you can find everything on his website, like just from recaps to searching for guilds to Star Atlas guides and news and a podcast. Like it's really impressive. So we invited him to join today in the brew. He couldn't because it's his working hours, but we didn't want to miss the opportunity to give a hard worker a shout out here in the brew. So huge congratulations to Intergalactic Herald and Love. And yeah, I agree with Pok the Pirate in the chat that Intergalactic Herald should get a lot more
Yeah,
credit.
he
So
deserves,
yeah,
man. He's a great content creator. Congratulations, man. You're doing God's work.
yeah, incredible content creator. So yeah, and also shout out to Ra Mega as well. Let me see, Dom, do you have the link close to you? I'm putting you on the spot for the content Ra Mega is creating.
Yeah, let me link his YouTube channel.
Yeah. Oh, I found it. I found it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah. So shout out to Ra Mega as well for creating content. He has been killing it, absolutely killing it as well. So you guys, please go and subscribe to them. Like, subscribe to Ra. Check out the Intergalactic Herald website. Subscribe to Beyond the Horizon. Like, it's really important to support community content creators, and just taking the time to create content for Star Atlas just to help the community is something that I just really appreciate, and I'm sure you all do. So the least we can do is just give them a couple shout outs here and asking you guys to subscribe because they put out like high quality content for real. So yeah. And we also wanted to give a honorable mention to the hologram and Craigs. We know that Craigs actually is not gonna be. I think he is not leading the hologram anymore because he is now also in the Deep Profits Guild leadership. So we just wanted to give yeah, another shout out. I feel like I said shout out like 1,000 times already, but it's the shout outs moment. But yeah, Craigs and the hologram is legendary. They built a complete reputation on the Star Atlas community as the news network, and we just have to appreciate that as well. So, congratulations for everything that Trix you have accomplished and the hologram as a whole. It's really impressive as well. So, yeah, we really appreciate you. Cool guys. I'm not sure if I'm missing anything. Of course, I'm missing a lot of content creators here and a lot of people that are building stuff. Uh, but again, like we don't have enough time for just everyone. But guys, if you want to participate in the next one and you want to speak, please make sure to DM me or Dom. Uh, these ones, the community updates brew happen every end of month Wednesday, so the last Wednesday of each month. We come here. We are doing them in the Atlas Amphitheater now, the community updates one, just because it's a lot easier for sharing everything that you guys have been working on, and we can also stream share everything, so it's a lot better for the show as a whole and just for sharing that information. But if you guys want to participate in the next one, it's gonna happen at the end of October, sorry, September, and we can get you on stage. Just remember to message us prior because we usually book the slots and we only have an hour, even though we of course can keep going for a couple more minutes. But yeah, just reach out to us if you want to be featured in the next one. Am I missing anything? Just Dom.
No, I think we're good.
Yep, we are good.
Um, might be worth just mentioning the StarPath referral system again, just given this is community focused and we have a lot of content creators listening in. I know we've covered this in weeks past, but the alpha for the show is that we're going to have an announcement out next week about the reactivation of StarPath. This is V2 with the BuddyLink integration. The referral commission rates are quite aggressive. They're quite high for you all. So your referee would get 10% off of primary market purchases. You get 25% of any net revenue that would flow into Automata. So if that's a primary market sale, it's 25% of the amount net of the user's discount, your referee's discount. Same applies to the royalty fees on the marketplace. So, you get 25% of our 4% or whatever that's netted down to if they have discounts because of the Atlas locker. But look for something big coming out next week on that. And I would encourage you guys to participate. Really no downside. It's going to be super easy to set up in your Star Atlas profile that's on Portal today. So that's play.staratlas.com. But full announcement incoming. I promise I didn't jump in here, guys, just to show the star path, but it just seemed like an appropriate time.
Yeah, but it's a good shield because it really enables the community to monetize from the quote unquote attention they get and the new people they can bring in. Same goes, and this goes just for everyone, not only like content creators, but also guilds and also builders, and same for just a person that wants to refer to their friends for them to get a discount on primary ones. And yeah, it's a big one. And if you guys are wondering how to use it, don't worry, we'll have guides in place, but it's super straightforward and easy. But we'll have guides in place for you guys to know exactly how to get your code and share it with your friends and get the rewards. So, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, the Star
Anything?
Path update is no joke. That
Yeah,
is no
no
joke.
joke. No, it's a big deal.
It's
Yeah.
actually a really good update. It's no joke. So you guys you'll see it when we put out some more information on it. But it's a really good update. It heavily favors you guys, heavily, heavily, heavily.
I'll just
Yeah.
go with the big number, sell one commander ship through a referral. That's net of their discount somewhere around $22,500. So, pretty attractive in my opinion.
Yeah,
It's
it
a pretty
is.
good. Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, massive. Massive, massive. So yeah, guys, I see people asking for the recording. I'm sure Star Atlas TV will probably have it. I hope. We will be sharing it in the Atlas Brew chat once we get it. So yeah. Anything else, Dom, Jose?
Nope, that's it. Thank you all for
Nope.
joining, and thank you to the presenters who came today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys. Awesome stuff from community.
Yeah, awesome. As always, we love to see all the content you guys are creating and the things you're building, and it really drives not only the community but Star Atlas as a whole forward. And yeah,
Sorry,
we
I just
really,
have one more
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
real quick. I totally forgot to mention we did have the Sage Labs crafting challenge that we did a couple weeks ago. The answer is going to be posted, and we're going to be sending a couple Visa Solos to a few people who got the closest lines correct. So expect that in the Sage Labs crafting challenge channel, either today or tomorrow, one of those days, and we'll start sending some ships to the closest people. I know a couple people were asking about that, so
yeah. And also, before I forget, Lumina sent me a DM of a tool they built. So really quick before we close, they have added to their Coexist data tool a function that allows you to track what the whales are doing. So that is pretty interesting. I'm gonna share it in the chat. So I just shared the link in the Atlas Amphitheater chat to the post that they made on Twitter. So yeah, looks like they're doing whale tracking. So that's interesting for you guys to check out.
I
Didn't
see.
want to
I
forget
see.
about that one.
I see my account on there. That's cool.
Yeah,
no
only
way you
one,
just said that.
only one, man.
No comment.
No comment. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cool. Go check that out, guys, and shout out to Coexist. I sent a link. I see people saying that. I will send it again. I sent the link again. But yeah, guys, I think this is a good moment to close. Thank you for coming to the Atlas Brew number 77, and I appreciate everyone who is building stuff for Star Atlas, creating content, just being a creator overall, or just here listening and being a part of the community. Definitely, we wouldn't be here without you guys, and that is for real. I know it sounds it sounds repetitive or maybe cringe, but for real, guys, like this wouldn't be possible without the community. And as you know, Star Atlas Division always puts the community first and will put the community first. So a brew like this is the least we can do for all of you guys. And thank you to all the presenters. And yeah, we'll see you on next Wednesday at the same time as always. Ciao, ciao.
Bye, everyone.
Everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you.